Hello and welcome you crazy people, my name is Jay and the developers of New World, or a developer called Scott Lane, has posted on the forum addressing server instability and exploits. So let's talk about it. So the post on the forums talk about two main things. Firstly, it talks about the initial instability in the beta. They say they discovered this with the help of a couple of different servers, and now some of these servers have been running much more stable code. This now has gone out to all of the servers. So that's good news. They are saying that they now have a better build in place that is dealing with this server instability, and if that is true and that helps with launch, then really that's a win-win. Having like server instability in beta is sort of to be expected. Obviously when launch comes around, we want most of this issue to be gone. And then because they think, oh, we've addressed most of the server instability, now we want to talk about bugs and exploits. They thank everybody for the bugs and exploits that have been submitted. They say that the highest priority was the server stability and the world availability. This is all because of the very high demand that they experienced. Because they feel like they've addressed most of the stability issues, they can now close in on sorting and addressing some of these bugs and exploits. They also say that this will actually be the priority when the game actually launches. They have a large number of game fixes coming in, which is good to hear, several of which will address the exploits that are currently being used. You know, now they have had to concentrate on making sure the game is stable enough to play for everybody to be involved. I personally haven't really been following much of the exploits and stuff like that because, quite frankly, I presume they would get fixed as it is a beta, and that does seem like it will be the case. One of the more infamous ones at the minute is the running around the world naked and basically just gathering everything and then doing the quests at the town board, which require resources, and you know, you can do it very easily because you can kill yourself and then teleport around because you don't lose any durability because you're naked, and the town board is going to give you lots of quests because that's what the town board is there for. There's probably builds and stuff like that that they're not happy with. It's nice to know that, one, they weren't really trying to address those immediately because they were concentrating on the servers, and two, that they are now addressing them and they're going to address them for launch, and at launch it's going to be like the #1 priority to make sure none of these actually get too bad. Basically, they do say that they will actually just take back your items. They will roll back and remove items that you got with exploits and bugs, which is very good to see that they're just willing to do that. But yeah, I know this is obviously just a video looking at some text post on a forum, but I personally think that it's actually great news. That server stability is a bit of a concern, but if they feel like they've got most of it out of the system now and it'll be fine for launch, then everybody will be happy. And the fact that, yeah, they're very much aware that there are some bugs and exploits and stuff like that, that they're going to be focusing on that at launch and just willing to roll back stuff. Personally, I think it's great news. All in all, it's a very basic post, but pretty happy about the result. Have a most beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.